Part two of Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. I realized that I left out a couple of details, i.e., the intro, as well as the ending, which we're going to hit here momentarily. But let's start with revering. We had an A flat previously to an E flat and an E flat 7, and then back to A flat. The intro is going to feature some new chords that are also in the chorus of the song. Let's go ahead and hit that now because I kind of skipped that before. You're going to play the same A flat. It does start with that 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's going to go to F minor, which is going to be 1, 1, 1. I would recommend just holding it all with your index. And then a D flat is just like the E flat where you were playing 3, 4, 3, except now it's going to be 1, 2, 1. And then after that, back to the E flat. And then the verse would start. So in a performance fashion, I would probably play those, right on the downbeat of 1 each time for each measure and chord, and then switch to the scat or the 2 and 4, like we talked about in the previous video. I.e., let me demonstrate that now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, rocking around. Just like so, and going to it from there. So in the first verse, you're going to play that part 2 times. I feel like I probably mentioned that in the last video. And then it's going to go to the chorus, which of course is the other new thing today. So the way I would generally play the chorus is I would play this D flat at 9, 10, 9, 9. Looks exactly like the A flat. It's just up at 10 and 9. Then you're going to have 8, 8, 8 for a C minor. Then we're going back to that F, 1, 1, 1, the F minor, that is. Then B flat 7, I'm going to recommend playing 3, 3, 4. And I generally like to use index in my ring. Probably because it's so similar to the shape of like that E flat or the D chord, this shape. It's so similar. But anyhow, and then it goes to the E flat 7 right after. So actually, let me just run through that. Each chord is going to be 2 measures, except for that B flat 7. You would actually just hit one time, 2, 3, 4, and then the E flat 7 you can let ring, or you can hit. In the real song they're doing like a walk down, but we're focused on the chord, so just play that chord long. So now from the chorus, starting at the chorus, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can, and actually, sorry, I'm thinking about perspective in terms of playing. I would probably, if I was previously playing for the verse, I would probably go into something different, ideally. I think I mentioned before, I showed you a few different ways that you could play it last time. Ultimately, you'd want to mix and mingle those, don't just stick to one thing the whole time. But so that being said, I'm probably going to play long tones or whole notes. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, C minor, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, F minor, 2, 3, 4, 2, hard hit right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, back to the verse. Rocking around the Christmas tree, da, 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 da. And again. To the chorus right here. So amidst that, the other fine details are that the first verse is going to be 2 times, so that A flat pattern, which essentially that's what I just played. I played the verse and then the chorus is 1 time pretty much every time. And actually backing up, because basically we're at the end here. So the end being rerunning the format. So the intro, as I was telling you, then you're gonna play the verse 2 times, the A flat, where it starts on the A flat, and into the E flat to the E flat 7. Then you do that twice, and the chorus, starting on that D flat, is 1 time. Verses then 3 times, 1 time with lyrics, and then 2 times it's like a solo or instrumental section. Back to the chorus 1 time, then the verse 1 time. Ooh, there's another detail in there I just remembered. Lord of mercy. Pause. So in the last verse, after the solo section in the chorus, the verse that comes after that chorus, the ending is a little bit different because it's going into the ending, which is much like the intro. So basically, and it's going to the dominant 7. Right here, you want to go back to the E flat and play. Well, let me just play it all, and then I'll break it down. So in the new. So that's going to be that same E flat chord, 3 4 3. Same chord to an E, which means just go forward 1 fret, so 4 5 4. Same chord shape again to play a F via 5 6 5. And then you're going to go back to that E flat dominant 7, 3 2 3. And then here's the outro that's much like the intro. It's the A flat, 2 3, F minor, 2 3, the E flat, D flat, 2 3 4, and then kind of 2 hits on the A flat. I'm going to play the last verse and throughout the ending. So 1 2 3 4. Roll Tide.